Hello everyone, my name is Jemiah. I am the comms lead here at EqualReach, and you may remember me from the first video. So in the first video, I showed you how to submit your project request to the EqualReach platform. But in this one, I'm going to show you what happens once you've submitted it and you've heard back from EqualReach. So what you can see here on the screen is the dashboard once you've logged in to the EqualReach platform. So if you remember the first video, I was after video editing. So I'm looking for free short videos, free reels, which I can use for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, or Instagram. And so I've got a project proposal back. So here's the overview of what I wrote. If I click on view proposals, I can see which teams have come back. So in this section, you usually get 1 to 3 teams that will come back to you with a project proposal. And on this instance, I've got one team, amazing team called Era92 Creative out in Kampala, Uganda. And they've come back to me and they've essentially told me that they can do my videos by the 20th of July, take 7 days to get it back to me, and the estimated cost for it all. And also a payment structure, 50% upfront deposit and 50% final payment upon delivery. But if I click on the view proposal, I get more details from Era92. So I get here to find out a bit more about the agency, and crucially, I get to see more of their wonderful work. So here I can see web design and development, and all of this is an interactive part here. So I can click some of these and go through to their websites, see all of their amazing work. But here, this is the section that's really important to me because I'm after the videos. So this is obviously the videography, editing, and social media reels. And again, I can see some of the editing work. There's some hyperlinks I can click through, watch the YouTube and so on. There's loads of reels here. And this is super helpful. And what's really good about this part is if you're trying to understand your project and you're not sure how much it would cost or how long it would take, you can still submit your project request to EqualReach and you'll hear back from teams free of charge. And they'll give you an idea of how long they think it would take to complete your project and, the costing. So you get to scope your project for no charge, which is pretty cool. So this is great to see their portfolio. Here are the project details. So this was Era92 coming back based on what I submitted in the first video. And they've come back and said how they think to get the best out of my 3 reels. So they've broken it down on what they think reel 1 would look like, reel 2, and reel 3. So this is really, really helpful because, again, it helps to flesh out your project idea and to give scope on what's needed. And they also talk about the project strategy as well, which is super, super helpful. You may remember as well in the first one that you can ask questions, for screening questions. So I asked in the first video, describe your recent experience of similar projects, and the team have answered here. And they've also put links out to reels that they've done. On this investment estimate tab, you can see here, this is really cool because it just an overview of everything that we saw earlier. So it's, when they can get back to us, the price, and what's really good is that they'll show you their description of what you'll get back, the raw footage and voiceover provided. So you can see it here in the drop down. And what's really nice as well, like whichever kind of services are related to the project that you have in mind, the teams can also suggest additional services or if you want further actions later. So in my case, for the additional services, they've basically told me that if I want social media, graphic design to go with some of these reels, that it will cost £17 per post. And also, again, if I want more additional reels after my first 3, they've also told me a price, £35 per reel for each. And if I just wanted to tick these and add them, I could add those, and this would all come down to my total pricing later. So that's really helpful, really handy, and you can see a breakdown of everything later at the bottom. Service agreement for anyone who wants to download the service agreement, they can do for their record. You just click this button here in the top right corner. It's absolutely fine. And once you've finished all of that, the last step is you come to the final page. You just enter your full name. So you can see my name here. I, Jemiah Douglin, agree to these terms, so on. Put it here, Jemiah Douglin. And then once I am ready, I click sign and complete. And there you have it. You'll then hear back from EqualReach, and then you take it from there and you get an introduction to the team. I hope this helps. Thanks.